Hello. As an addition to our magazine, Healing the Liver, Transforming You, we decided to shoot this short video with more information about the liver, its functions, and how to protect it with phytotherapy. And more specifically, I will say a few words about milk thistle. So, this organ is part of the digestive system, and it is one of the busiest and remarkable organs of our body with over 500 functions. These functions of the liver aren't separate chores it does once in a while. Most of them are continuous, moment to moment processes. They're not simple at all. In this video, I'll talk about three main things about it. First is day-to-day activity of the liver. Then we'll say about a few words about the three main functions of the liver, and at the end, the protection through phytotherapy. I think we can think of the liver as a 24/7 control center. It's not by chance that in the Chinese medicine, kidneys and liver are one of the most important organs they start with when they suggest a healing protocol. Every second, this organ is filtering blood and neutralizing toxins. Every minute it regulates nutrients. It's deciding whether to store glucose as glycogen or release it back into your blood. Constantly, it's producing bile, proteins, and clotting factors. And on demand, it springs into action like detoxifying after you drink your alcohol, you take your medicine, or it's mobilizing energy when you skip a meal for some reason. So the liver is juggling hundreds of overlapping functions all the time, seamlessly without any rest. That's why it's often called the body's chemical factory. And among these hundreds of tasks, the three main tasks that are characterizing the liver are metabolism and energy regulation. How does it do it? Through processing of nutrients from food, from carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, through storing glycogen for energy, and also that helps balancing our blood sugar. Then other group of functions is detoxification and filtration, filters toxins, alcohol, and medications from the blood, breaks down harmful substances that we get through the food or even through the air, and makes sure that they're safely eliminated. It initiates bile production and digestion, so participates in those. It participates in absorption of fats and fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. And on top of that, the liver also regulates hormones, makes proteins for blood clotting, stores vitamins and minerals, and supports the immune system. Enormous work. Before I continue with number three, which would be protection of the liver through phytotherapy and milk thistle, I would like to mention that the liver has the ability to regenerate, but hear this. Our tissues can regenerate, and the liver can do that to a certain percentage, 30, 40, or even more. It could maybe regenerate completely. I've never heard about that, but they say it's possible. This innate ability is impaired or damaged by alcohol or drugs. In other words, if that organ reaches its capacity to regenerate, it won't be able to do so. So everything has its limits. This is what I wanted to say in bold. Milk thistle has a compound called silymarin. It's spelled Silymarin, because of which herb is used as liver and gallbladder tonic and to reverse toxic damage as well as to protect against the liver from toxic damage. The silymarin is between 1.5 and 3% in the seeds of the plant, milk thistle. And I suggest you to use an extract if you would like to work on the liver and to take it 1 month on, 1 month off, just in case it doesn't have side effects or even reactions. But it's good the herbs to change so the body doesn't get used to them. And why I'm recommending this herb finally? Because it has the ability to protect the liver. And this is very important. It protects the liver cells from damage. If the liver is this super wonderful, important, and busy organ, I think it makes sense to do anything that can protect it. Also, I would like to say that the recommended daily dosage of silymarin is 175 milligrams a day, where you have about 80% silymarin. This is when you use the extract. If you would like to use the seeds, you have to take between 12 and 15 in infusion grams of seeds in an infusion per day. If you go this direction, also learn the word silybenin, which is the main compound of silymarin, and some companies name their products after this compound, silybenin. In the magazine, we also talk about Swedish bitters, which are an amazing list of herbs in one jar. They also sell the herbs dried, and you can do your own Swedish bitter. We also talk about dandelion. These are the 3 main things we decided to include in this magazine. And at the end, you have a bonus recipe with barberry. It's called barberry elixir, where we included wild cherry. A wild cherry is very sour, extremely sour, and white poplar. So the recipe is a maceration of apple cider vinegar. You will see how to do it. It takes about a week, 7-8 days maybe, to make it, and then you can follow the prescriptions in the recipe. You take a tablespoon up to 3 tablespoons if you want per day. That barberry elixir that helps to get rid of morbid tissue in the stomach and in the intestines and colon. So this is part of the digestive system support. This is all I wanted to say about the liver and the herbs we're using, the major herbs we're using. I hope our magazine and this video are helping you. If you would like to talk to me or have any questions, you can call me. My phone is 778-779-1203, and this is in Pacific Canada. Also, if you need evaluation to be done on you, I do this too. which is to understand how are your bodily systems working. This is not a diagnosis. This is just an understanding how the energies, how the body distributes the energy, so to serve the different body systems. I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something from it. Thank you.